Hello everyone, there was a 6-hour maintenance video recently and some people thought, yeah, maybe CIG fixed some of the Ironclad bugs. Here's a Spectrum posting by Sir Tactical Ironclad Bugs and Workarounds compilation. I made a video about this 2 days ago, so I won't read this again. Link to this is in my first pinned comment below, and he lists all the IC reports. I'm so happy that we have people like Sir Tactical. They are doing something CIG should do. Here's another posting by Camural. Ironclad is broken as fuck and still not fixed. As mentioned above, I spent $600 on the Ironclad Assault and it is unflyable. Command module undocks after quantum jumps, ship drops out of quantum randomly. It also straight up fucking kills you with atmospheric pressure whenever it feels like. This is entirely unacceptable for a brand new ship release. These issues have been confirmed by the issue council, yet still no fix even after a 6-hour maintenance. Unacceptable. I don't want to hear, it's an alpha, I want my ship fixed. Well, Mr. Criminal77, Chris has your $600 already. Chris does not care to fix our ships. Remember, in 2024 Chris laid off most of the QA people, so they don't have a lot of QA people left. We the backers are now CIG's QA department. Star Citizen is in one of the worst states ever, but still people are buying ships like crazy. Chris thinks he doesn't even have to do the bare minimum, like quickly testing a new ship. No, he just collects the money. I think issues like atmospheric pressure can be fixed rather quickly, but command module undocks after quantum jumps, Ironclad dropping out of quantum when it's moving between servers over server borders, and Ironclad command module just flying on its own is something that might not be very easy and very quick to fix. Why am I saying this? Since January 2025 we have the first iteration of server meshing, static server meshing. There's now a server mesh of around 10 servers. And of course, whenever it comes to CIG did a bare minimum and there are lots of bugs with this. So I don't think command module undocks after quantum jumps is easy to fix. This would require that server meshing would actually work nicely.
Server meshing has been working pretty much flawlessly at scale for the past 9 months.
The posting from Trollin1 is very interesting too. Another rushed initiative by the crumbling empire once again proves an unacceptable lack of forethought and basic governance. Seems to be something from CIG's law team. So tactical, lol, if you don't mind, can I make a post with this? Edit, I made a post, it got deleted and I got a warning. So when you post this, you get a warning. You also have this posting by Traveler, CIG, what you are doing is fraud. Why hasn't a single bug in the Ironclad been fixed yet? Is CIG even going to bother addressing it? The ship I bought for over $400 can't even fly in the game. The moment you bought a ship, you're instantly crushed to death by 1,000,000 units of atmospheric pressure. There's absolutely no workaround. You can't even go onto the vessel. This constitutes fraud. I think one workaround is you have to enter the ship without a helmet. On the other hand, there are sections in the ship that require a helmet. So good luck with this. The reason I'm showing this post is CIG hasn't deleted this posting yet. Very interesting. And this is not exactly a very new posting, so are CIG mods sleeping on the job? To be honest, I don't think this is fraud. I just don't think that Chris cares at all about the PU and about our ships. Chris only cares about eye candy, cool cinematic, his interactive movie Squadron 42, expensive arts in all their studio and his private cinema. Chris does not care about the PU as long as it brings the money in, and it still does big time. Oh, and before someone writes, Blizzard, Electronic Arts, Ubisoft have very expensive art in their studios too. Yes, but they release games. They release something. While CIG in year 14 still has released nothing. Nada. Like I mentioned, some of the bugs of Ironclad are easy to fix, others not so much. Especially not the bugs that are related to server meshing.
Server meshing has been working pretty much flawlessly at scale for the past 9 months.
I can only repeat myself. Stop throwing money into this fire. Please stop. Some people will say, if we stop giving Chris money, this project will crash and we will never get the game. My issue with this is, you can give Chris another billion, you can give Chris $10 billion, and Chris will still prioritize eye candy, cool cinematic, his interactive movies Corner 42, expensive art, and his private cinema. That's my point. In addition, we will never get the game Chris promised us in the last 13 years. Never. 1.0 will be a bare minimum product with just 5-star systems, no alien worlds, missing basics, missing mechanics, almost no physics, not even NPC crews, and even 1.0 is years away. At one point you have to realize it doesn't help to give Chris any more money. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay, good job. And you can see ships have no mass. Flicker, what have you done? Okay. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter or on Blue Sky.